Then, all right, we're recording.
We're back on, bro.
2 months
After 2 months hiatus, we're back on, bro. Sorry for the fans that listen to the show. How many I don't know, but this is not a full-time job yet, so it's part-time.
I agree.
So life gets in the way, and
We're trying.
We get in the way, but we're not going to give up, and we can continue to make this podcast a success.
Yep.
Put out content out there. But I do want to talk about the stuff that's going on in Hollywood and the industry, mainly Netflix and Iron Fist and
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage being canceled, bro. That was a disappointment.
Yes, it was. Yes.
That's a disappointment, bro, because I liked Iron Fist season 2. I
haven't got to it yet.
Really? It got way better than season 1. I think season 1 was the beginning buzz was not enough impact, memorable characters and stuff like that. To be honest, when I watched season 2, I forgot all the characters that was in season 1.
Yeah.
Usually I skip the recap, but I had to watch the recap because I didn't know what happened in season 1.
One thing I noticed is I attempted to watch episodes 1 and 2 of season 2, but I just couldn't get into it. I know, probably because it was too long, maybe, and I forgot what happened in season 1. But yeah, I completely agree with that. You have to watch a recap sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Luke Cage is starting getting good, and he owned the business now and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So I don't know what Marvel and Disney were doing. I mean, Marvel and Netflix was doing.
Well, you're right, Marvel and Disney, because Disney bought out Marvel.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't like it.
But Netflix too, because it's on the streaming device. I don't know. I read the articles, but I don't know if Netflix canceled or Disney decided to okay, I'm gonna pull you off.
Probably Disney.
Maybe, but Netflix are canceling a lot of shows too. American Vandal, they canceled it, and it's not gonna come out with a third season.
Really?
Yeah, and the second season was fantastic.
I haven't even watched it.
Better than the first season. Orange is the New Black. That's gonna be their last season.
That's gonna be their last season?
Yeah, the season. I think the season that they're coming out with, they're gonna be the last season or something like that. So right now, and this is a shock to Netflix. Because Netflix never cancels shows like that. The only time they canceled shows was Sense8 and Marco Polo, because
House of Cards.
Yeah, because the scandal issue and stuff.
They still cancel.
No, but House of Cards coming out this month or next month.
What are they gonna do?
They took out
They wrote them out.
Yeah, they wrote them out.
Is it gonna be the same though?
Nah, it's not gonna be the same, bro.
Oh my
But
God.
I don't know why Netflix is canceling shows now, especially good shows. To be honest.
Yeah, even one thing I did watch to just catch up is The Walking Dead.
I didn't watch that. I ain't even finished.
The 8th season, man.
Is it good?
Somebody dies.
I know some. You want to spoil it? Because someone spoiled it for me.
Carl dies.
Yes.
Yeah. And but in the comics or
he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Which I don't get, but what my friend told me, I don't know if it's true because I haven't done my research. It was he wanted more money. His parents wanted more money.
Yep.
They didn't want to give it to him, so they wrote him off, bro.
We don't know how. Do you know how much money he was getting?
He was getting probably, working on TV is a lot. There's an estimate, but we can just Google it for the moment. Yeah. But I'll think he was getting maybe $40,000 an episode. That's my guess.
How much?
$40,000 an episode.
It doesn't sound bad to me.
Of course it doesn't. All right, that's I think. But but compared to the other people, they were probably making a lot more. But also Rick, I think season 8 is gonna be Rick's last episode.
What?
Yeah, Rick is want to leave too. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna make. Who was making?
Rick was making $92,000 per episode.
Oh, okay, damn, 92,000. Okay, so 40,000 wouldn't be bad for Carl.
Daryl was making $80,000.
$80,000.
Carl was making
Around 30,000. Oh, I was close though. I was close.
30,000 per episode, man. Like,
Nah, that kind of lowballed them.
yeah, plus taxes and things like that. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, they kind of
Yeah,
lowballed them.
especially if he's the last character
Yeah, from
in The Walking Dead.
one of the last characters, bro. You better. No, I would agree. I wanted more money. I would get more money.
Equal pay, right?
No, that's absolutely true. But you know, they're men, so they already make a lot of money. They already lead.
Yeah, right.
What's her name? She was making
40,000. Yeah, 40 or
60?
60 per episode. What's her name?
Carol. There we go.
Yeah.
40 to 60. Negan. Oh, he a big name actor. So
How much was he making?
no, it doesn't say.
I think Negan and Riggs.
I don't think it doesn't say. But
I think Carol was making 40. Negan was making 60, maybe.
no, I wouldn't be surprised if we were making 60. Close to Rick amount. Yeah, it won't be surprised.
Whatever.
But I don't know.
30,000. I understand now.
Nah, I've been there for 7 years, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, as a kid, how much he was making as a kid, though?
But all right, what do you think about this? All right, so since he was going to be the last character of The Walking Dead, I understand not after, but check this out. Wait till he could have. This is just another route he could have done, just instead of quitting, instead of just asking for more money right away. He could have just waited till Rick died, Michonne died, and then asked for more money. Because now there's a bigger budget. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would have, if I was Carl, I don't know his, whatever. If I was Carl from The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
I would have waited until they wrote out Rick, they killed off Michonne, they killed off everybody else, and then that money that freed up, I want it now. To make up for it.
You have a bargain now. You have a bargain, and you know you're one of the popular characters in the show. You feel me?
Exactly.
So
and you're growing. We seen him as a kid. 7 years. We seen him as a kid.
No, I agree.
Come on now.
Like I haven't watched the end of season 7, and I think the season started back up again.
I haven't watched the new season if it started back up.
Because it usually start back up in October, so it maybe start back up again. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Man.
Did you finish it? Right? You finished it.
I finished it.
Okay.
I finished it.
Yeah. How about Titans? Titans came out.
I haven't watched it. Titans came out.
3 years
Black
ago.
Lightning came out.
Oh yeah, Black Lightning.
I haven't watched neither of them. Have you?
I watched Titans. I watched the first episodes
was it?
today.
I'm seeing mixed reviews.
Yeah,
You're always going to see mixed reviews.
Yeah, I see mixed reviews
Yeah.
as well. I enjoyed it. For the most part, I enjoyed it. I ain't hate it at all. They changed Raven's name to Rachel. So I'm not sure if they're gonna stick with Rachel because she's adopted and they gave her that name, and then they're gonna change it later to Raven. But I just didn't like the name switch. I don't know why they couldn't kept Raven, but if they explain why, then I'll understand. But if they couldn't kept Rachel the whole time, then I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I enjoyed it. Robin was good. They kind of showed all the characters a little bit. So I have no problem so far.
One thing I was reading or whatever is that there's an issue going on that the fact that it's too dark. The theme maybe it's too dark or whatever. How did you see like the visuals and things like that?
No, I like the visuals. To be honest, I like stuff like that. Like
you don't think it's too dark for Teen Titans?
No, yeah, kind of, but they.
'Cause I know you're an action guy. You like that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
it's more grounded and more realistic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As far as Black Lightning and Arrow and stuff like that, when they fight, you can tell. I'm like, really, they will get their arm broken. In Titans, they actually get their arms broken in blood, so it's more realistic. So I didn't mind that. I mean, I would. They're not kids. Dick Grayson, he's not a kid, so I'll be fine with that. You know.
So they have blood in the show.
Yeah,
now?
blood in the show, cursing in the show as well. It's rated R. That show's rated R.
The show's rated R.
Yeah, or TV 17 for that's what they say on television or something. Like
Wow, interesting.
Because he was just like F Batman, but he says the F word. He was like F Batman. Because
I don't know how I feel about that.
Because I don't want to. I'll give you a little scene of actually what happened.
You can spoil it. I'm good. I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, no. I guess people were doing like a drug exchange in the alley, and then he came down wearing his Robin suit, and it was like, okay, I want this guy only. Everybody can run. But they wasn't paying attention to him. They was just looking up. Where's Batman? Where's Batman? Like they wasn't even paying attention to Robin. And then they finally looked at him. They was like, oh, he's alone. And then he kicked all his asses, like put his face against the wall and slid it. And there was blood on the wall. Like that's how dirty it was. Broke all the arms and stuff like that. And then at the end of the scene, he was like, F Batman, and just walked away.
Golly. I guess he's tired of being the sidekick.
Yeah, he is. He is. And they kind of explained that in the first episode, which was fun. But I mean, they have 3 episodes so far. I only had time to watch 1.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
How do you have you took a glimpse at Black Lightning?
No.
Nah. What do you think is gonna?
Okay, with Black
the second season.
With Black Lightning, I hope the daughters get more involved.
Of course they are. Did you watch the last couple of episodes of season 1?
Season 1?
Yeah, Black Lightning.
Yeah, we finished season 1.
We didn't do those episodes on the Fake Podcast.
We did?
Nah.
Damn! What happened on the last episodes?
They were in the cabin in the woods.
Oh yeah. There was a cabin in the woods and stuff like that. Everybody knows about each other's powers and what's her name? The youngest one.
Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder. She did her thing with the powers and grabbed them, picked them up. I'm like, so you know how to control your powers now? But no, I can't wait to see what they do in the next season. Hopefully, it's kind of like a time skip. Like hopefully, it's like a month later, and they get used to their powers already, so we don't have to see the growing pains of them using their powers. Yeah, man. So hopefully next season is like a time skip or something like that.
I'm a little excited, man. I don't know what's to come of it, but I remember watching the last couple of episodes of the season. I jumped out of my seat when I saw it's kind of not to bring race in it, but it's like a black family unit. A family full of superheroes. I'm like, yeah, that's Daddy's little girl. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's what I'm talking about. I kind of liked it. It was good seeing that.
And like her character arc, really changing of accepting her powers and wanting to become a hero and stuff like that. And also with the boyfriend, like I said, the boyfriend gonna become a villain, bro.
Yeah, he already is.
Yeah, he already is. He can walk now, and he can like super strength or something like that. So
I think I'm a little bit more invested and related. It's more relatable to me because I'm in the school system as well.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going back to get my master's and in the future become a principal. So I'm like, cool, man.
Nah, I can't. Damn, I have so many shows to watch. Like it's.
Have you watched Sorry to Bother You?
No, but I can watch that soon.
You have to watch that.
I'm gonna watch that soon. I have the ability to watch it. I just need time to watch it.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it. But I really like that one. That's a movie review that we have to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But today we're gonna talk about Venom.
Oh yeah.
But before we talk about Venom, I'm gonna give you a recommendation to a show to watch. Bro.
I forgot all about recommendations.
That's why I'm here. I watched this show. It came out what?
That's what we should have did first.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Not because they would forgot. With all the talking, it was just a recap of all the entertainment news.
Ah man.
this came out 2 weeks ago. Really, really good show. They called The Haunting on Hill House. Came out on Netflix.
On Netflix.
Yeah, the Netflix.
Yeah.
This kind of spooky and this haunted house.
Yeah.
Thrillers. It's a show. I would say 10 episodes. Really, really good. Like, and it's scary. It's scary, bro. It's like, and it's not like those jump scare scary. It's those scary, unexpected scary, bro. Like you're watching it and you just jump out of nowhere because they spooked you just like that. Like no one knows it's coming. And
did it have you jumping?
Yeah, like me and Katrina. Listen, I watched 2 episodes with Katrina at nighttime, and then we went to sleep. We both had nightmares, bro. We both had nightmares.
Yes,
My nightmares lasted like I had one nightmare, then I woke up and I just prayed a little bit and then went back to sleep. Her nightmare lasted the whole night. And here's the thing about Katrina. She'll have so many nightmares to the point like she didn't want to go back to sleep. So I'm like
that bad.
Yeah. I'm like sleeping and then she was moving and I woke up and then she was just like, "Oh, I'm not going back to sleep." I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, I'm gonna watch TV right now so I don't go back to sleep. I'm like, "Girl, just pray and go back to sleep." She's like, "Oh, okay." And she went back to sleep, bro. I'm just like, "No, you're not gonna watch TV and like make me be awake the whole time." No. But we finished the episodes and it's really, really good. And it's more, and it's, you get the scariness, but it's more about the family drama, bro. That the way the family is and how they reconcile with each other and the character arcs and stuff is amazing, bro. Really good. Really
I gotta
good
check
show.
it out.
Really good show.
I have, just like you said about the whole jumping part, it's like scary and stuff. I've seen a couple of Facebook statuses saying the same thing. If y'all want to watch a scary show, watch The Haunting of the, what is it?
Haunting on Hill Street. No, Hill House, sorry.
Hill's House, yeah.
Yeah, The Haunting on Hill House,
Got
bro.
a couple of people recommending it on
I think
Facebook.
it's an actual book. Yeah, it's an actual book. I think they just turn it into a show.
Yeah.
And I hope they don't make a second season because they finished it in one season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they make it to the second season, I want to know what direction they would go.
Yeah. What was I going to ask you? Is Captain
America?
Is Captain Marvel out?
No.
Not
comes out.
Not the girl, but the guy.
No. I think it comes out next year. Aqua-man coming out in December.
I'm not too.
What? That trailer looks fly, bro. No? You didn't like the trailer?
You can Aquaman's DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
My issue with the whole DC thing, I don't like the dark theme.
But the trailer didn't make them dark. Actually, the trailer made them light, like Wonder Woman, bro. Because of all the colors and
Wonder Woman had color to you?
It was a little bit, yeah, kind of. No, when she was at the island, they did. When she was I see a lot.
They're like mimicking my issue with DC, and that's probably why their films aren't as successful as Marvel, is because they're mimicking the Dark Knight dark theme.
And Superman, Batman.
Superman, I feel like Superman is supposed to be color. You have a blue, or like when we look at the animated series, blue. There's light everywhere. You know, the Dark Knight was perfect. Nighttime, Wonder Woman, you can't. Like, I feel like Wonder Woman and Superman has to correlate. Aquaman, the sea is blue. You know?
But I guess you have to watch the trailer again, but to me it was colorful. The trailers okay, we can stop and watch the trailer. Man. But the way the trailer is, it was a straight colorful. It had jokes and stuff like that. It wasn't as dark as Superman or Batman movie and stuff like that. Okay, let's watch it.
No, bro. We're gonna watch. Which one right here? Official trailer?
Yeah, that's fine.
My father was a lighthouse keeper. My mother was a queen. But life is a way of bringing people.
See, look at the lightness. Look at the sun. Look at the color.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
This first time watching it, or this is
First time.
damn it? Look at him.
Permission to come aboard.
Now he's interested, huh?
No,
Look at his
hold
face.
on. I seen this before.
Okay.
I seen it in the movie theater.
Okay.
That's what I don't like.
Okay. The waves and stuff.
The darkness.
Yeah, the darkness because it's nighttime. It's nighttime.
I don't like that.
I am no king.
You do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all.
That was the worst pep talk ever.
You might want to strap in.
The color. They want to make it like Black Panther, like
It does look like a
Black Panther type of stuff,
Yeah.
you know? Oh,
Black Panther.
yup, mm-hmm. Feel like they have that Black Panther storyline for real, bro.
I came because I had no choice.
There's gonna be a lot of CGI in this movie.
No, every scene.
Because you're of two different worlds. That is exactly why you are worthy.
That was awesome. The war is coming to the surface. And I'm bringing the wrath of the seven seas with me.
I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Okay. No, we're definitely.
I'm still a little skeptical about the Dark Knight, darkish thing because Marvel. I mean, DC's known for that.
I think DC wants to go like be known as for something other than like superhero movies, but they don't want to be too similar to Marvel. Like, you know, Marvel's all light and jokes and stuff like that. So DC wanted to go another direction, but I don't think it was the right direction to go in.
Nah, you know, just find your own niche.
Yeah. But so that's my recommendations for Netflix. Check it out. So today we're gonna talk about Venom. Venom.
Oh, snap, that don't sound too good.
No, I want your take on Venom and what was your expectations in this movie?
I learned to not go in with any expectations.
Okay.
I read a couple of Venom comic books. I know they're always gonna alter the story in some sense. All right. It was Venom. A lot of people wanted Spiderman. I stayed away from the reviews. That's what I'm starting to learn to do. You have to stay away from the reviews because you don't want anything put in your head before you go watch a movie, because then you go in with a bias. I had no expectation for Venoms. I actually wanted the movie to be great. Now, are you asking me, like, after, when I saw it, this is before?
Before. I want it before and after.
Yeah, before, like, I'm like, wow, they made a Venom movie. You know? I'm excited. Now, after?
Yeah.
After, I enjoyed the movie.
Okay.
I actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
What about you?
Before, of course, I wanted to see, because I like superhero movies regardless, so I really wanted to see what they do with Venom. So I'm like, okay, it looks good. Tom Hardy, amazing actor.
Amazing.
And stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, they got, you know, a really good A-list actor to me to play this movie, and the trailer looks okay. Now, after the movie, I was like, oh, okay, pretty good. Like, it's not the best. There were flaws, but pretty good. I enjoyed it. I ain't hate it. I ain't feel like I wasted my money on it, you know?
Exactly.
But when I walked out the movie there was a guy was just like, I wasted my money on this movie and stuff like that. So he didn't like it at all. Like, so, you know, mixed reviews, you know?
I think people go into these movies, like, before they even give it a chance, they look at the Rotten Tomatoes rating or whatever. I know that was very low, like 31% or something like that.
Like, yeah, in the 30s, bro.
Yeah, it was in the 30s, and I'm like, I saw that at first, but then I'm like, let me not watch any YouTubers thing, like their critique of the movie at all or anything. I'll do that after. And even after, before we even did this show, I'm like, I'm cheating myself. Let me not do this. Let me go in here genuinely and just spit out what I felt about the show. And bro, to be honest with you, I think Tom Hardy did a great job.
No, he did a wonderful job.
He did a great job. I know he got mad because they took out 40 minutes of Venom.
They did?
Yeah, they took out like 40 minutes of Venom. One thing that I didn't like was the movie wasn't rated R.
Oh, yeah. No, I was telling everybody, it's rated R, but now you're right, it's PG-13.
PG-13.
And I heard they took out like a lot of scenes because it was rated R.
40 minutes.
And also that because it was rated R. The scenes was rated R.
Yeah.
And damn, didn't they, I could have sworn they said when they first came out with Venom, it's going to be rated R. Didn't they say that?
I think Venom does deserve a rated R rating.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
Because he's an anti-hero. Like, why wouldn't you?
And I don't know why. Here's the thing. I don't know why you're afraid to do rated R movies with superheroes, because there's so much success in that with Logan, with Deadpool, and stuff like that. So their success is, they have a good track record with rated R movies with superheroes. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why we're there. I guess they didn't want to take that risk. They wanted that money back.
But you can't fail. You can't fail with Venom though. Like, you get what I'm saying? How could you fail with a rated R film, especially as Venom?
With Venom? Yeah.
With Venom.
I agree.
You have so much success with Spider-Man.
Well, give or take. I mean, Spider-Man, because everybody loves Spider-Man, and even though the Spider-Man 3 was they shouldn't have made that movie. Mm-hmm. And it still made this money. Still made a lot of money. And Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, it had mixed reviews, and people didn't like it that much, but it still made a lot of money.
Still made its money.
So with Venom
and Spider-Man: Homecoming,
it was amazing.
All right, but Venom, it's like I felt like with Venom, especially when Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, Spider-Man: Homecoming. I forgot what was the Spider-Man with the
Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man came out. Mm-hmm. I feel like there was such a hunger for Venom because Spider-Man 3 didn't really do a good job with them.
They did a terrible job with with Venom on there.
Exactly.
Because first of all, Spider-Man had this thing with adding too many villains in one movie. Mm-hmm. And that's what Sony liked to do. Like with Spider-Man 3, they had 3 villains. They had Sandman, they had Venom, and they had what's that dude on the glider called again? Green Goblin. Stuff. Yeah, Green Goblin and stuff like that.
That's yours.
He's orange there.
Yeah, that's it from the animated series. That's the original.
Oh yeah, the original one. Mm-hmm. And in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they had the Electro guy. They had the Rhino guy, and they probably had another villain in that movie. So they keep on putting more villains in the movie, and with Venom being there for like the last act in Spider-Man 3, he was there and then he wasn't there. So like it was terrible. Mm-hmm. So we didn't get enough of Venom. With this, we have plenty of Venom to go around, and like I said, Tom Hardy played a wonderful job.
Great job.
But before we get to the characters, though, how you like the story, though, the plot?
I loved it. I'm going to speak about a few things that I disliked. I didn't like the fact that you didn't see Venom web slinging. All right.
And I probably had to comment that they probably didn't want it to make it too much of like Spider-Man. And that's my opinion on that.
Yeah,
they want to make it too much of Spider-Man.
Yeah, but before Tom Hardy, Spider-Man had Venom first. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Spider-Man was web slinging with Venom. So why, But I understand it's an introduction character. It's probably developing him a little bit more or whatever, just giving you an introduction. But I didn't like there was no web slinging. No Venom symbol. Maybe that'll be in the next movie. I feel like Eddie Brock was a little too soft from the animated Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was kind of tougher.
Yeah, Eddie Brock was a little tougher when you saw that elevator scene where Venom was like, when Venom was like, hey, jump out the window. And then he's in the elevator, he's like, pussy. She's a little bit too soft. I feel like Eddie Brock from the animated series, she was like, yeah, boom, jump out that window. You know? I liked the symbiote and the human dialogue.
Yeah.
I love that. That was
That
That was
was
great.
Yeah, that was the best part of the movie. The dialogue between Eddie and Venom
Yes.
and stuff like that. And after reading the reviews, that was what most people said about the movie was the
Yeah.
dialogue between them and how amazing Tom Hardy was.
exactly
And stuff like that.
You actually get to see how, the symbiote was like reacting and what he actually wanted,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. I think that was great. Another thing I liked about the movie, I enjoyed it because it didn't need Spider-Man.
No, of course.
And a lot of people are like, oh, Spider-Man, why wasn't Spider-Man in it? Well, if you refer back to the comic books, you would know that Venom and Spider-Man, they had a truce.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So Venom and Spider-Man made a truce. Venom was like, hey, all right, let's make a truce. I won't come after you, and you won't come after me. Then Spider-Man had to think. He's like, all right, he won't come after my friends or my family because Venom would have killed Spider-Man. Straight
You
up.
think?
Yeah. Venom would have killed Spider-Man. All right? I think absolutely Venom would have killed Spider-Man. Why else would they do something like that?
I don't just to, but I also
Like, Venom was hungry after Spider-Man. Like, there was no stop. Like, Venom was attacking Peter Parker's friends, his family. Like, in the comic books, like, he had a real hunger. I know we're so used to seeing the superhero get away with things, but I feel like they made a truce because, and Spider-Man agreed to that truce because he's like, yo, he won't come after my friends and my family. And, okay,
I feel
you got
like
it.
I feel like the writers did that because they probably made Venom too strong for Spider-Man to fight. It was like, damn, we made a strong villain. How you gonna make the superhero to
Exactly.
fight him, bro? So okay, we
Exactly.
give him a truce.
Yeah.
You know?
and after they made that truce, Venom went to San Francisco, and there we have our movie. That's what they said in the beginning of the movie. He got kicked out of New York.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So that's why he got kicked out of New York, because him and Spider-Man made a pact to go their own separate ways.
Well, no. Well, he got kicked out of New York because he wasn't Venom then.
Quote unquote. But we know the truth.
We know the truth.
We know the truth.
I guess we did. I guess
Alright.
we did.
So those are little Easter eggs, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, Easter eggs. Yeah.
But after that, like from the knowledge that I know of Venom, that's why he's in San Francisco doing his thing and whatever. Didn't really like the villain that much.
Yeah.
But
Drake.
Yeah, Drake and the symbiote was Riot.
Yeah.
It makes sense because, again, if you know anything about the symbiotes in the Marvel universe, Venom's actually the weakest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Venom's actually the weakest one. What I'm looking forward to is if they do like a sequel, if they develop Venom's planet. Yeah, because there's a whole race of...
Yeah, a whole race of them and stuff like
I
that.
think they're called centaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my thing with the movie was, I agree with you with all those points.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was like, as far as the story was, it was okay. Like the way Venom came and the way they had to fight and him changing his ways and stuff like that. Actually, I think it was, to me, it wasn't strong enough to me. To the point where, okay, I seen Venom's supposed to be like an evil character, do like horrific things and stuff like that. But in this movie, he was kind of like, he was bad, but not that bad,
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's PG-13. But to me, I thought he was gonna be like an evil character and like something turns around and he's gonna become good.
Yeah.
But they gave him a weak like reason of why to me he turned good. It was like, oh, I was a loser on my planet, because he was like, oh, I changed because of you. Of what was his freaking real name? Tom Hardy character saying
Eddie
like,
Brock.
yeah, Eddie Brock was just like, he was a loser, so Venom was like, "Oh, I can relate to you, and I'm changing because of you." I'm like, maybe.
Well, like, think about it, man. Like, villains don't really need an excuse to be that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, to be honest, I think they could. I mean, hopefully in Venom 2, they can develop his character more.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to know, like, how he was back in his days and stuff like that.
that's why I'm asking for, like, them to, like, go, like, develop his planet to see all the symbiotes there, because they said there was millions of them. So,
And then with the thing I don't get, and this is okay, if Eddie was dying from being with Venom, right? One, how come he's not dying anymore? And two, how come when Annie became Venom, she's not dying now since she became, you know, the woman Venom and stuff like
there's
that.
some symbiotes. Some symbiotes kill the human just for fun.
Yeah.
I think the symbiote could keep you alive, because think about it. In the beginning, when those symbiotes were taking over the humans and switching off bodies, they were killing them. But
But they're doing it on purpose, right?
yeah, they were doing it on purpose. But at the
Okay.
same time, think about it. They were healing them too. The broken leg, and boom, you heal them. Think about it.
So-
kind of doesn't make sense, but it makes sense.
Okay, because the doctor was saying like, "Oh, he's killing you," but Venom was like, "Oh, I'm not killing you." So I didn't know who to believe, or Venom lying, because I know you're an evil character, or is the doctor? Well, the doctor probably is telling the truth.
Yeah.
But maybe Venom wasn't really killing him. But that's. But how you felt about her becoming Venom for like the 2 seconds she was Venom?
Thought it was pretty cool. She looked sexy.
No, she did. Ew, like what? We're freaks. She's sexy.
Have fantasies in the future. Wear that symbiote costume, girl.
Nah. But yeah, I was like, oh, they wanted her to become. It was actually surprising to me that they did that to her.
Yeah.
But it was fine. And again, the villain was okay. The fighting scenes was good. The car chase, that was really good. I
Very
like
good.
with the motorcycle scene,
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
That was really good. But other than that, like I said, those were the main points. I was just like, oh, why this happened? But other than that, I enjoyed the movie.
Are you disappointed that Venom is not in the MCU universe?
Well, I'm very disappointed because he would have been an amazing villain and a struggle for the Avengers to fight.
Do you think he would have been on the side of Thanos? Because he's an anti-hero. Like, in a sense,
Yeah, he's an anti-hero.
yeah, he's a lethal protector. That's what they call him, the lethal protector. Like, he still saves humans. Don't forget him and Eddie made it like a pact. Hey,
Yeah.
you can't eat anybody you want to.
Yeah.
Like, you could eat the bad guys. So if he's still saving people, does that make him a villain?
Yeah. Deadpool kills people too as well. Like I said, he's an anti-hero. But I would want the Avengers or whoever to fight him first before he ends up being on their team for a common goal like Thanos. Because I wouldn't think he would. I don't think he will side with he wouldn't side with Thanos because he probably be in that 0.5% of the people that being snapped and they be disintegrated and stuff like that. So he probably wouldn't want that because he wouldn't want to take the chance of being disintegrated and stuff like that. So
Like, my thoughts about him not being in the MCU universe, I'm a little okay with it. Because you know why? This could lead... I think Venom is still Marvel, right? It's just Sony owns the rights or whatever. I think this gives Sony a great leeway to resurrect or bring about other anti-heroes or other characters that are not in the MCU.
yeah, so they already have their own the Venom. That's their own universe. They're gonna bring in, I think,
Carnage.
They're gonna bring in, and Spider-Woman, I believe, with that.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
And other stuff. They're gonna have their own universe.
I'm
And
perfectly
I don't
fine
think
with that.
Spider-Man is gonna be in that universe.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Maybe he is because once
Now DC has some catching up to do.
once Sony done with the contract they do with, because I read an article saying like they're not going to do this again with like Jordan
Universes.
universes.
It's
They're
a
not
lot of
gonna-
work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of paperwork. But I feel like I said, I feel like they can do it. It's
They
just
can.
they greedy about their money. You feel me? They
Yeah.
want that whole percentage of the
Yeah.
payout instead of like half or sharing and stuff, and people making decisions, whatever.
Hey, but it's a success. They get more. They got what? Like, I think 10 times their profit, maybe.
Definitely. 'Cause I think maybe they signed on for 3 movies for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Is that
man.
the first one, the third one?
As long as it's good, people gonna keep. They have
I
a
know.
great formula.
No, they do. They do. But I guess when they get Spider-Man back, maybe they probably put him back in the universe. But,
I wonder how that'll work.
yeah, but yo, where were you the whole time?
Yeah.
No, because it will work because they're in different cities. Like, well, it's different states, and they're in Chicago, and Spider-Man in New York, and maybe
And
Spider-Man will travel.
yeah, I like another thing I like about the movie is because they kept his character in a sense genuine because he was a journalist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was always going where no other journalist would be going. But in the animated series, he did get fired. But he got fired in this one too. I like that though. I like that about him. And I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for Carnage as well.
Yeah.
And Carnage is actually Venom's offspring.
He is? Mm-hmm. But Carnage, I was looking at Carnage. That's a rated R character, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like he kills people just for fun, bro. Like, and to dumb it down to PG-13 won't do him justice.
I don't think it did Venom justice.
No.
But it was still.
Yeah, you enjoyed the movie,
I
but
enjoyed
yeah,
the movie. Yeah.
I feel you.
Maybe they could change the rating, maybe, for the next film.
I mean, they can if they want to, but listen, people only do PG-13 because they get more people in the seats, they get more money. That's it.
Yeah.
If everybody can watch rated R movies, they would kept the rated R.
Rated R.
But-
I guess exposure matters as well.
Yeah, but if it's a good enough movie, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
if you want to give a movie justice, just make it rated R. Like, I feel like you still would have made the money and want your over your budget and stuff like that, and got some return on the movie
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Are you excited for the Carnage? For the sequel?
I'm excited for a sequel, but here's my thing about the end of the movie. Let's talk about the end of the movie. Wait, they have 2 endings, right? They had 2 endings.
Yeah, they had 2 endings.
What was the second ending? Oh no, it was the Spider-Man, the animated Spider-Man ending, right?
I didn't even see the second ending.
Oh,
I saw the Carnage one.
and they had another ending, but it was like another, the Miles Morales Spider-Man that coming out, the animated one.
Yeah.
That coming out in December. They had like another thing of that at the end of the movie.
Like an animated version?
Yeah, animated version. Like it probably more it. I think it was like another clip from the movie. They kind of did, but it wasn't related to Venom at all.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I left after the.
I left at the Carnage.
Carnage
one too, but
Yeah.
I looked at the review, the internet, and then they said that was at the end of the Venom movie, so it had nothing to do with Venom, so you didn't have to stay. But with the Carnage, I don't know. My question is he already Carnage, or is he gonna become Carnage?
That's a good question.
Like, because I know they use that pun for the effect that he's gonna be Carnage.
Yeah.
But they really didn't have to do that. Just say your name and we can just look you up and find out who you are.
I think there's other symbiotes out there in that lab. One of them had to
probably
get
escape.
free.
Yeah.
Exactly. And made its way to the prison or something.
My thing is,
Possibility.
no, it is possible, but I don't think he's Venom. I mean, I don't think he's Carnage yet. I think he's just
Yeah, he's just a regular
dude.
guy.
Yeah, regular dude. And then like in Venom 2, which they are gonna make a sequel because they made how much money they made worldwide? They made $470 million worldwide, and their
400 million already?
470 million, yeah, and their budget was 100 million. So they already made past their budget. probably 22 days
They
since its
made
release.
$400 million off $1 million.
$100 million, yeah.
Oh, you said $100 million.
$100 million, yeah.
You said $1 million.
Oh, my mistake if I said 1 million, but I said $100 million. That was their budget. Was the movie budget.
That's not bad.
And they made $470 million off of it.
That's not bad.
In 22 days, so that is great.
Yeah, 22 is great. Great like Frosted
So
Flakes.
they probably gonna make over like $500 million by the time it's out the
And
movie
the
days.
DVDs.
Yeah. Oh, and the DVD sale. Yeah, you're right. And the toys and like I said, Venom 2 is gonna be here. It's gonna be there. So, but again, hopefully, not. I don't think they are, but make it rated R. I think like if fans, can petition for them to be rated R, they might change it to rated R.
Maybe.
But other than that, and I also want to comment on Venom movie. Although the movie was good and was well, there was only 2 memorable characters, and that was Tom Hardy and the girlfriend, Michelle
Pretty
Williams.
much. Yeah. How'd you feel about the villain?
I felt with the villain, they could have added any other villain, it would be fine. Like he wasn't like the amazing villain to be remembered. If they were to replace him with another person, I wouldn't care, to be honest.
Yeah, he wasn't that impactful.
Yeah.
I think they might just for the sequel they might just, like I said, this villain was the symbiote was Riot, and they're gonna go down the list maybe.
Yeah.
The next one is Carnage.
Yeah, but I think Carnage, because the actor that's playing him, Woody, I think he's gonna be memorable because he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good actor. So, I mean, for right now, I guess like again they played it safe, so they probably got him because they don't have to pay him that much. But Woody, you're gonna have to pay Woody, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Anything else?
Nah, bro. Oh, scoring what?
Out of
10?
5. Let's do out of
5?
5. Yeah, 10 is too much. Let's do 5.
Okay.
I'll give it a 4.5. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Just because it wasn't rated R. Never mind. I give it a 4.5.
I give it a 4. I would give it a 3.5.
Why?
Because I wasn't jumping up my seat to be like, oh my god, this and that. I was just watching. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like with the like I said, with the car scenes and stuff like that. And the final battle was okay, and stuff like that. And it was really funny at points because Tom Hardy again did an amazing job. But I wasn't jumping out my seat to be like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I have to watch this again. I'm like, pretty good movie. Like I ain't waste. So that's why I give it a 3.5.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
So guys, I mean, probably, everybody that's listening right now, y'all probably all watch Venom because y'all all love superhero movies. But, tell us what you think about it. Leave comments. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and listen on iTunes and the Play Store. Until we meet again, hopefully none too much will pass by until you hear our voices. And
that's that evil laugh because it might happen.
we're planning on doing more things with Fate Podcast. We just have to actually do it and have the time to do it because
just put it all together.
Exactly. So until again, peace.
Adios.